Then he said, "To my divine mother, I prayed only for pure love. I offered flowers at her lotus feet and prayed to her, 'Mother, here is thy virtue, here is thy vice. Take them both and grant me only pure love for thee. Here is thy knowledge, here is thy ignorance. Take them both and grant me only pure love for thee. Here is thy purity, here is thy impurity. Take them both, Mother, and grant me only pure love for thee. Here is thy dharma, here is thy adharma. Take them both, Mother, and grant me only pure love for thee." To the Brahmo devotees. Now listen to a song by Ram Prasad. Come, let us go for a walk, O mind, to Kali, the wish-fulfilling tree, and there, beneath it, gather the 4 fruits of life. Of your 2 wives, dispassion and worldliness, bring along dispassion only on your way to the tree, and ask her son discrimination about the truth. When will you learn to lie, O mind, in the abode of blessedness, with cleanliness and defilement on either side of you? Only when you have found the way to keep these wives contentedly under a single roof will you behold the matchless form of Mother Shyama. Ego and ignorance, your parents, instantly banish from your sight. And should delusion seek to drag you to its hole, manfully cling to the pillar of patience. Tie to the post of unconcern the goats of vice and virtue, killing them with the sword of knowledge if they rebel. With the children of worldliness, your first wife, plead from a goodly distance. And if they will not listen, drown them in wisdom's sea. Says Ram Prasad, if you do as I say, you can submit a good account of mind to the King of Death, and I shall be well pleased with you and call you my darling. Why shouldn't one be able to realize God in this world? King Janaka had such realization. Ram Prasad described the world as a mere framework of illusion. But if one loves God's hallowed feet, then this very world is a mansion of mirth. Here I can eat, here drink and make merry. Janaka's might was unsurpassed. What did he lack of the world or the spirit? Holding to one as well as the other, he drank his milk from a brimming cup. All laugh. But one cannot be a King Janaka all of a sudden. Janaka at first practiced much austerity in solitude. Even if one lives in the world, one must go into solitude now and then. It will be of great help to man if he goes away from his family, lives alone, and weeps for God, even for 3 days. Even if he thinks of God for 1 day in solitude, when he has the leisure, that too will do him good. People shed a whole jug of tears for wife and children. But who cries for the Lord? Now and then, one must go into solitude and practice spiritual discipline to realize God. Living in the world and entangled in many of its duties, the aspirant, during the first stage of spiritual life, finds many obstacles in the path of concentration. While the trees on the footpath are young, they must be fenced around. Otherwise, they will be destroyed by cattle. The fence is necessary when the tree is young, but it can be taken away when the trunk is thick and strong. Then the tree won't be hurt, even if an elephant is tied to it. The disease of worldliness is like typhoid, and there are a huge jug of water and a jar of savory pickles in the typhoid patient's room. If you want to cure him of his illness, you must remove him from that room. The worldly man is like the typhoid patient. The various objects of enjoyment are the huge jug of water, and the craving for their enjoyment is his thirst. The very thought of pickles makes the mouth water. You don't have to bring them near, and he is surrounded with them. The companionship of women is the pickles. Hence, treatment in solitude is necessary. One may enter the world after attaining discrimination and dispassion. In the ocean of the world, there are 6 alligators: lust, anger, and so forth. But you need not fear the alligators if you smear your body with turmeric before you go into the water. Discrimination and dispassion are the turmeric. Discrimination is the knowledge of what is real and what is unreal. It is the realization that God alone is real and eternal substance, and that all else is unreal, transitory, impermanent. And you must cultivate intense zeal for God. You must feel love for Him and be attracted to Him. The gopis of Vrindavan felt the attraction of Krishna. Let me sing you a song. Listen, the flute has sounded in yonder wood. There I must fly, for Krishna waits on the path. Tell me, friends, Will you come along or no? To you my Krishna is merely an empty name. To me, he is the anguish of my heart. You hear his flute notes only with your ears. But oh, I hear them in my deepest soul. I hear his flute calling, Radha, come out. Without you the grove is shorn of its loveliness. The master sang the song with tears in his eyes and said to Keshab and the other Brahmo devotees, whether you accept Radha and Krishna or not, please do accept their attraction for each other. Try to create that same yearning in your heart for God. Yearning is all you need in order to realize Him.